Welcome back to the career mode. I don't know what am I doing with my hands, but we got Michigan. We are nearing the end of the regular series season in about 5 races, so I think that constitutes as being close. So just want to double check my settings because I fumble with this a lot off camera, just doing random races. So put the stages back on. Difficulty, I'm going to keep it at 103 with the adjustments. I've learned something else, too, that might get me faster. Also, I adjusted the saturation settings. I think the default was at, like, 128. I put it to, like, 196, and it looks kind of close to what I'm actually visually seeing. So that should help. God, I hope so. Because it looks very similar now, so, yeah. There's not much else to really say, so I haven't even practiced Michigan, which I don't think I really need a whole lot of practice, just because it's a track that it should be very simple. So either I'm going to bust my ass out of embarrassment or not. So I don't know, but let's race and not waste more time. And we got level 5 everything up above me, so we look pretty good. So something I learned through live streaming this game is somebody in the chat was saying to mess with the bump and rebound and put them to 10. So I've done that, and it seems to make the car faster. I don't know the math or science behind it. I'm sure you could do something more with the camber. I'm sure you could do everything and get this thing to disgusting levels of speed. But yeah, the default freaking tire pressures are very high. But put those all down. Thankfully, tire wear doesn't seem to really affect it, even if you have it this low. So we're going to do that. And we're going to see what lap times we can run. I think 103 at this point might be competitive enough. In certain tracks, maybe I'll get lucky and get to 104. I don't know, but we'll do some practice laps and see what this truck can do. Okay, 48 is clearly way too much on the wedge. I'm going to put that back to 50. I guess 48.5. Yeah, we'll put it back to 50. Did it not save my setup? No, it did save. Oh. Okay, well, that would explain a lot of things. I didn't freaking put the tire pressures all the way down for that side. Whoops. That's my fault.
That was your best lap yet.
We smashed the goal time. Didn't get to the leader time, but I guess we're going to be fine. I don't know whatever the goal time is set to, but we broke it. We're 2/10 off the goal time, but I think we're going to be fine. Practice, their lap times are always harder than qualifying, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. But third in practice, that looks good. We'll see what we could do in qualifying, though. The leader got a 41 flat. We're definitely not going to be able to achieve that. As we're coming across the line with a 41.3, and that's 8th. We got our goal time, and I think that's pretty okay. Kyle Busch on pole with a try hard, but I don't think he's won all season, so he might put himself in position to make the playoffs. And that's stupid for me to say, but that's just how this game operates. Well, here we go. Michigan is pretty simple of a track to drive. It's just a little bit of off throttle time. The truck is still a little bit loose, even on 50 wedge. So, I don't know. I think I have to be a little bit careful just running the bottom lane. We got 7 laps in this stage. We're going to be cutting it close on fuel. I don't know when it goes down to 7. But it should still be good regardless. So, which is interesting. Usually Michigan, or at least these other tracks, we're usually kind of perfectly good on fuel with no problems. But this time we're kind of cutting it a little bit close. Well, then I'm sure, Kate Honeycutt's, I'm sure, going to send me multiple freaking social media messages about that little hit there. I'm going to try to pay attention to anyone that I hit for someone to go, like, nuclear on. I'm sure that freaking bump... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, really? We're going to wreck from that? I mean... How come sometimes I can bump them and it's just totally fine? Other times I bump them and they just completely die. Well, now I'm definitely getting a social media message. Like, oh my god. Of course, one of the few truck drivers I don't mind, I had to freaking just completely just destroy. And can't script this shit. So that's not really a good impression. There goes much of that stage just from cautions. I really want to see how that was going to play out. But yeah, the truck, I was going to say, I mean, we haven't even run enough laps, but from what I felt in practice, it just felt kind of like running that bottom lane. Maybe I was hitting the seams or the transitions and the banking. It kind of made it a little uneasy, but yeah. Well, clearly our truck is competitive on 103, which is nice. I didn't want to just, fall apart. But yeah, I just have to be a little bit careful entering the corners. But it looks like Hortheim's going to try to steal Kyle Busch's limelight. I mean, we could probably try to take the lead here going 3 wide if I got the speed for it. I mean, you need to be in the draft long enough to get that suck, but I don't think I'm going to get there. I'm not. Going very fast, though. So, I'm going to try to set him up here. It's all about trying to set him up and then make that pass up off the corner. Just like that. A little loose. Can I even side draft them? Nope, I can't. It's crazy what 105 can do. It's especially at 103. I guess it helps that we have these new, like these extra adjustments in, because it does the bump and rebound, putting them up all the way, does seem to gain us an extra 10. Also, I think Kyle Busch is going to try to go 3 wide. He thought about it, but yeah, we're going to be heading into the white flag of stage 1, side by side with Corey Heim, which is, you know, that's height. We'll block Kyle Busch there. Maybe he'll give me a push going into the corner, which is kind of horrifying of an idea, but try to get by Heim. Truck's pushing up a little bit. Kyle's gonna make it 3 wide, probably. Yes, he will. I don't have the skill to freaking hold it. Oh my god. Kyle Busch, you freaking absolute Chad. And he made it work. He made it work. I could maybe try to repay the favor going into 3. No. Nope. I'm not really trying to pass him on the outside. I gave him a bump, though. That doesn't help. Alright, we'll just give Kyle Busch a stage win for no good reason, but we'll finish second. Caution to be damned. A lot of hoops and hurdles that we kind of fumbled through, but we got second, and the truck is clearly competitive. And everybody's pitting as they should, thankfully. With that pit stop, we don't lose or gain anything. Apparently somebody back there did with Honeycutt and Friesen, Majestic. A couple of trucks gained some spots back there. Actually, it's interesting to see Friesen up here, but he did win here in real life in Michigan, so that's actually kind of fitting. Yeah. Well, Michigan, I think, is just a track in general. It's almost like a big plate track with how it drives. So, I don't really think I'm going to be able to pull away, even if I do get the lead. But we're side drafting them. I don't know if that's a thing in this game yet, but I'm holding them up. So, Corey Heim's giving me a shot. I think he's giving me a shot. I guess so, but it doesn't really feel like it. Try to make this pass up on the outside. Can I stop hitting Kyle Busch? They're eventually going to wreck from that shit, too, so that's not good. It's not making my race any better. Corey Heim, I thought he was going to hit me there, but get a decent enough exit. Get the run down the hill. Get the draft. Love to pass Kyle Busch here, but I don't know if the truck has that much in it. I'm going to see. We're going to peek down low. He's giving me a lane. We'll run this, like, middle here. It just doesn't want to run that super bottom lane, and then it kind of goes up the track. So, I don't know. We need a push from I say Hori. wrong terminology. Here we go. Get a shot. And maybe we can get him here. Maybe a bit of a slide job, possibly. Barely. Barely, but Corey Heim's going to be down low, so nothing really got accomplished from doing all that. And we're not even going to lead lap, like, that matters, but this is annoying. And Kyle Busch is giving me a hit, so thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to make the truck a bit looser to help it turn through the corner, because it does feel a bit too tight still. But we got to run up on the high side, which helps. So maybe I can try to set up this pass on the outside, which is, I guess I would say unconventional, but unconventional in the NASCAR games. But usually outside lines just never work, except for Kansas. It didn't really work. I'll try using this top here. Like the super top lane. Let's see if this is going to work. No, because it's too damn tight. Last lap on the stage. But after that generational fumble of hitting the wall, really haven't caught up to Corey Heim. We've kind of matching lap times just about. So we've been sort of stuck at this like 9/10 of a second to 1 second range. I do think making the truck a little bit looser is going to help. So, yeah, I guess I should have done that in advance. When I was spitting out in practice, that was more or less because the tires were completely wrong. So, I guess not surprised there. But, yeah, Corey Heim's just very fast. Which, I mean, is anyone shocked by that? We actually gained another 10th that lap, so. But we were going to be pitting there very shortly anyway, so I don't know if that matters. I'm actually very horrified for this last stage, because if it just goes green, this track has been like notoriously bad with like the pitting, so I'm not happy about that. We're gonna pit, we're gonna lower that wedge down 1 full round, so it's 49. 4 tires and fuel, and that's it. Nothing too much changed in the top 3. 4th and 5th swapped. So I don't know. This last stage should have a pit stop for sure. And it's going to be a 10-lap sprint. I think 8 in the fuel, so with 2 laps to go, pretty much. I'm assuming the AI are just going to take, I don't know, just fuel. I think we've been boned by that before in ARCA, where the last run, some of the AI took 2, some of them took 4. With 2 or 3 laps to go, I think fuel only is probably going to be the best decision. I'm going to try to run up high and see if the truck can actually, you know, hang with that, because it didn't like to do that before. I think the high lane does work here really well. That's a very good run. I put that right into Corey Heim's ass. Do not wreck from that. Thankfully, he had the skill, unlike freaking Grant Infinger. I hope Grant Infinger rebounded after that wreck I caused him. Well, that, hitting the wall doesn't help either. Gave me a hell of an arc, though. Got me down the bottom lane doing that. It's probably an unconventional strat, but yeah, we need to do that a little bit better in turn 3. There we go. Oh my god, what a blessing to have it turn. Oh my god, that was hot. Alright, let's get a good exit off the corner. Zip down low. New leader. We'll even lead that lap to boot. And now the only thing we gotta do is try to put as much time on Heim as possible, factoring in the pit stops. So, if I can permit it, I want to run away. First time running trucks in Michigan, by the way, so I want to preface that. So, if I fumble this, I'm going to put blame on that. Okay, 41.1, that's definitely way faster than we were doing in practice, so... Yeah, I think the high lane is just the way to go around here. Good to know. Trucks are pitting already. That's seems early, but the window is technically open, so we're going to see what the rest of the AI do. Kyle Busch is pitting, so I think next time by, I'm definitely going to pit. I'm going to put in enough fuel to make it to the end. I'm not even going to put on tires. It might be kind of pushing it with the tires possibly, but I don't know what the AI are going to do, though. That's the big thing. I'm going to go with the rights. Since we're going to have so many laps to go in the race, I think it's just the safest strat. We'll see. We'll see if they just take fuel. I mean, I guess we're going to find out. This is the first time I ever ran here, so this might be another, like, beginner's trap. I get boned because I don't know type of situation, so we're going to find out. And just make sure I have full can of fuel here, because I don't want to fuck this up. Alright, we're good. Alright, this track I know is notoriously bad with the pit exit speed, so I'll go down there as fast as possible. We're going to undercut Corey Heim, which is really good for us, so the only one that's going to have really an advantage is Kyle Busch, so Kyle Busch pitting early, that might have given him the lead. You know what I was just realizing? I didn't even think about this. See, this is just one of those things I have to keep in mind, because this game is the first one, I think, to make this such a blunder since 2011, honestly. But whenever you take tires, it didn't even hold me up. Okay, it's only for right, I guess it's for 4 tires, not for just right sides. I thought the right sides were going to hold me up a lot, but it didn't do that. Chandler Smith, I don't know how on earth he gained that much time on me, but we'll say goodbye to that. But it does look like he took rights as well, so yeah, I guess we're just gonna lose the race on that, aren't we? We had 0.6 of a second lead before all that began, so clearly that wasn't enough of a gap. We need, like, I don't even know how big of a lead, because Chandler Smith was right behind me. Definitely took rights, so yeah, I don't know. We just lost a lot of time, and I don't know if we can make that up. We're gonna have to wait and see, I guess. Get a good run. Holy, don't wreck Grant Infinger again. Oh my god, don't wreck him again. At least we can use this high lane here. Really close the tap on the wall, but we're good. Get a good exit, but we're not really gonna have anywhere to go with it. Oh, yes we will. Slice and dice. Oh my god. Almost wrecked myself across Hemrick's nose, but we made it work. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this race. Kyle Busch might have freaking had the undercut advantage on me. I don't know if I agree with it being that much of an advantage, but I think a lot of that's just our exit speed is dog shit. No matter really how you slice it, so that's great. Was that my fastest lap on right side tires? It was. Oh my god, that's kind of insane. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, oh, well, Jeff Gordon did that in 1998 here. It's like, yeah, I know. That was a thing. I'm just very surprised by that. And it looks like this is just how it's gonna cycle out. We're gonna cycle out fourth. And that's the amount of time we lost during the pit cycle. I'm amazed. Even with undercutting Corey Heim, he's still leading.
2 to go this time.
And to lose like this, it feels really cheap. Not gonna lie, it feels really cheap. And I don't know what, even if I took just fuel, I would have gained like 5 seconds, but I don't know if my tires would be good enough to keep the lead. It might be one of those beginner traps. I should have just, I guess, taken no tires. But I think the tires would have made it. They don't really blow, so I guess I should have taken no tires. It's just stupid that I have to think this much outside the box because I have to factor in our outlap speed being like that awful. Because we're definitely faster. We reeled in another 0.7 of a second that lap, so we're definitely the faster truck. It just sucks to lose like this. Well, no lap traffic either to play a factor, shockingly. So that's interesting. But yeah, we'll get third. I don't know. I'm just... My back bumper got damaged at some point. I don't know when that happened. But yeah, that's kind of... Grant Enfinger got 7th. I can't even say his name. So at least he was able to rebound. But yeah, it's just... I guess I should have just taken no tires. I guess that should have been the strat. I guess that would have been the strat because we would have gained 5 seconds. At least had like a 3-second lead. I don't know if our truck would have been fast enough to hold it for those last 6 laps. I don't really know. I guess if we ever go to Michigan in the... I don't know. Maybe I'll have to freaking do this off camera and experiment just to see like how that would go because I'm assuming that probably was the strat. It just sucks. So Corey Heim gets the win. Kyle Busch gets 2nd, so he will not be able to get into the playoffs. Connor Mosack gets 10th, which is very shocking. Raja Kruth is just mid in this game. It's weird. Like, why is he running like 11th to 15th in most races? I don't know. I don't really agree with that. But whatever. Anyways, on to the next one. We get good rep. I'm sure we're going to get social media message from Grant Enfinger. This sport can be hard to watch sometimes, but when a driver like Hillard Eimer breaks through, it's special to watch. Lawless Allen apparently appreciates me, which is very ironic, because isn't Lawless Allen like a driver that just is memed on for wrecking a lot? So I like that. But Grant Enfinger, thanks for being out in Michigan. Sorry for having to watch nightmares rate driving. Yikes. See, now that makes sense. Grant Enfinger being salty, that makes sense. I will get... not that, like, I encourage Grant Enfinger to fight me, because... You know, Halara is a fighter, and she'll just freaking break him. So, like, you know, it's good luck with that, but you can try. Daniel Hemrick says, with a bunch of YOLO moves on the racetrack last race, let's not make this stuff into a habit. Hemrick, I agree. I just didn't think... I didn't really think Grant Enfinger would wreck from a bump like that. Kyle Busch bumped me. Many drivers bumped me, and I was fine. I didn't, I wasn't like, I wasn't like that. So, I don't know. I thought it was fine. Hunter Wright speaks about Nightmare. Laura is just real class act, great to race with and great to hang out with. The simping continues. I don't know. I didn't know Hunter Wright was into like non-binary people, but I mean more fucking power to him. What a badass. But just remember Hunter Wright. I don't know if he's a driver. I need to look through the damn truck fuel because I have no idea. But just remember, in this universe, she's mine, they, whatever. I mean, male, female, it all floats my boat for me. So, or hot. That's the point. I'm moving on. We get good stage points, good profits. We actually got more from the agent bonus than the actual race winnings, which is, again, shocking. I haven't gotten a comment on what the agent bonus means as of recording this because it's not up yet. So, if I'm questioning that and that's already been explained, then that's why. Something I wish the World of Outlaw comments would freaking understand, because Jesus Christ. Yeah. Good earnings, good payouts. And 42,000, I think we can get in a level 6 engine, but don't I need more people to do that? I heard something about that, but I don't know if that's correct. So, I don't know. Let's go to the race shop and just kind of look around a little bit. Okay, PR event. There's a big NASCAR International promo going on this week, and you've been invited to appear. All expenses paid, and there's even a check in it. Problem is, the shop's a mess right now, and you've been promising the crew for a month that you would help them get things back in order. The clutter is making it hard for the guys to work to do their job. I think the shop looks pretty fine. What's so messy about it? I don't know. It looks good to me. But I clearly like to prioritize the shop and the crew than interacting with other humans outside of my shop. So we're gonna continue that and be the greatest freaking person to our team itself. Also, maybe it's a character arc Lara's gonna have. You know, like she's gonna start appreciating the team and the people, and then fuck all the promotional shit. I don't know, but I'm gonna do the shop cleaning. Screw it. Make them happy. It's amazing what a hard work they've do of cleaning up the shop can do. I worded that. That was like dyslexia incarnate. I haven't seen this team be this efficient in months. I kind of question that because I think the team was pretty efficient beforehand, but yeah. We got a new sponsor interest. Don't tell me. Okay, we got Rec. Or whatever. We need to finish 6th or better at Pocono to get that. So, sure. I just kind of hope it looks good on the truck. That's all I worry about. But anyways, let's fix and repair the truck. That was a level 6 engine. We have one more wrench on the body, so that probably make more sense to repair the body or suspension next, because we're going to need to get a new one anyways. So we'll get that level 6 chassis there, 47,000, and that's pretty much all we can get. So leave that alone. We'll leave that alone and repair everything else. I think we've got all the work points for it. Engine. Is there a higher engine? I think I've heard something about that, isn't there? I don't know. No, okay, it's only at level 6. I mean, I'm thinking Xfinity has more. Or when you unlock Xfinity for the next season, then the truck's engines open up. I don't know. There's still things in the crew mode I don't know yet. But let's get that work point to 100. And suspension. Actually, let's go to my inventory first, because no inventory, because we're still not gonna have enough to get the suspension. So we're gonna repair that like normal, and then after that, then we can probably repair the we get a brand new suspension. So that's what we're gonna do, and we'll go into Pocono with at least level 5 everything. We have half a level 6 for that, so I think we're gonna be okay. Customize the work. Get that situated. Thankfully, that's still all in the left to right look. Yes, it is. I think at some point in the playoffs, it switches. I think I saw that in a stream, so I'm thinking that's what happens. Which, if that's the case, that is a monumental levels of gameplay buffoonery there, flipping it from left to right and then going right to left. Like, that's... I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering it. I just want to see that for myself. We'll be getting there eventually, but yeah. Let's go to the parts store and go to inventory and sell this body. It'll be 2,200. So yeah, we won't have enough for another part. So next race of Pocono, we'll get one of those things to level 6. So we're getting there. So with that, we'll look at the standings. We have 449. That currently puts us... Actually, I don't know. With playoff wins, that kind of throws it off. But at least we're in 8th. Maybe 7th, if you factor in Daniel Hemrick. So we're working our way up through the standings. We're still nowhere near Corey Haim in terms of winning a championship in the regular season. But from where we started, being like the mid-20s up to the 8th is quite a jump. So we got Pocono coming up, so we'll see what we do there. And that's going to be interesting in and of itself. I have not raced at Pocono other than like the Cup Series, so trucks will be another first. I'll do some practice, and I will catch you all in a while.
Let's find your marks out.
I just noticed a cone was tipped upside down back there. Okay, okay, we're gonna go on a rant. Not really so much on the track, but why do the trucks run at Pocono? Why? The field gets extremely spread out. The races are comically short because it's such a waste. I just don't really think this track is just suited for the trucks. I kind of miss the schedule back in the day with the trucks and Xfinity or Busch kind of being unique to its own. Like, truck-specific races for truck-specific tracks. I don't know. I kind of miss that. It almost feels like the schedule's all too samey. Like, the Xfinity's hardly ever different than Cup, and vice versa. I don't know. There's just a lot more companion races, and maybe that's just for cost reasons, because sport feels not as big as it once was, and I don't know the whole logic behind it, but trucks at Pocono just doesn't really fit. I mean, considering the origin of the Truck Series, much of it was just short tracks. Truck Series is kind of strayed away from that a lot. So, I don't know, but at least this track looks nice in the game. 54.5, we did basically smash the goal time. So, geez, we're already 5 laps on. We don't really have much fuel to start. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine this one. I might make it just another round looser, just to help. We'll see if it wrecks in qualifying, but seemed pretty good to me. 8th place, I'll take it. 7/10 off, though. That's kind of big gap, honestly. I don't know, I just know. Usually the gaps are a little bit closer. I don't know. Anyways, qualifying, we'll put in those, we'll make it a little bit, another round looser, and go from there. Off at turn 3, because Pocono has 3 corners. Leader got a 53.6. This one's going to be probably a little bit slower. And 53, 54.1, and it's 11th. Ugh. It still felt a bit tight, so maybe I could still make it a bit looser. I don't know, but it does seem like this race is going to be a little bit difficult. Ross Chastain is 2nd, so does he win? Does he get in the playoffs too? I don't know. Corey Haim just wins everything. It's kind of disgusting. All right, we're going to see what happens in this. Our goal is a top 10. We technically need 6 to get that rec sponsor. So, should be able to hopefully do that. But I don't know, we're going to see. So, first stage is 5 laps. Thankfully, don't have to worry about fuel. So, yeah, I guess we'll just see what this truck can do. I made it, well, I didn't really adjust it in qualifying. We're going to see what happens in the race itself. Ooh, got good corner. That was a very good corner. Now we got to figure this out in the tunnel turn and not wreck on the first lap. That would be nice. Thankfully, Grant Infinger's right there, so maybe I'll, maybe I'll have to. Why did my truck go towards him? Like, subconsciously, my driver just went towards him. Grant Infinger decides to scrape the wall. That's gross. They do that in the Cup Series too, so I guess that pattern permeates in this series as well. I don't understand it really. Good run through the corner. We're going to be basically 4 wide. A lot of yellow. My truck has a little bit of yellow in that, so it's a very yellowy freaking 4 wide. So we're all it all sorted itself out. Need to back up the corner a little bit more, but to the bottom, I did hit Lane Riggs. Good exit. Again, we're gonna have a horrible. I'm not going 3 wide in the tunnel turn. I'll tell you that much. I ain't going 3 wide in the tunnel turn. No, I would prefer my angle into the corner. I can swoop down low. Oh my god! All right. Let's not hit the apron anymore. Oh my god! All right. I've done that in qualifying in practice, and it didn't do that. So wow, it did not like that at all. But we're gonna have to repair the truck a lot after that one. Thankfully, one of the suspensions was gonna. That's the other body. Never mind. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot to repair. And I just fumbled that corner because I was too scared. So yeah, Pocono is just it's kind of difficult, even before that generational mess up. Okay. Oh god, grass car. Don't wreck from that. Can he save it? No, he can't. Oh my god. I can't do anything right today. I can't. I don't know. God damn it. Some people are pitting and some aren't, which is weird. I don't understand that. We're going to make it a little bit looser. I'm just amazed I can make it that loose. Yeah, we're going to pit, repair the damage, so we're going to lose spots. I don't know why they're not pitting, because they definitely are going to have to pit during stage 2. Yeah, we're just last? There's a lot of trucks that clearly stayed out. This is going to be a shit show. This is absolutely going to be a mess getting up to the field with this many amount of trucks that just didn't pit. So, yeah, this is going to be an absolute train disaster. I don't know why I worded it like that. How bad is the stack up going to be on the start? I don't know where to run. Kind of afraid. We're going to go up to super top lane. It's a bit of a... That bottom lane is really... I mean, give me no fucking room. How about that? I mean, that... Stop. Stop. He's gonna fucking wreck from that, probably. No, he's not. But, like... What are we fucking doing? I'm up there. Like, Jesus Christ. Shouldn't be running down there. Yeah, I mean, this is what happens. You get all these trucks that stayed out. Got freaking Norm Bending running, like, higher than he probably should be. That's gonna cause a generational stack-up. I'm in the grass. I'm bumping Costner. There's just a lot of stack-ups here. Lane Riggs had such a run, it just stopped. There's so much smoke, so much checkups. Jesus Christ, Tony Brinder's in a different paint scheme. It looks, I didn't even recognize her. But yeah, well, we're gonna have to repair the truck again because we got damage to it. I don't know how this is all gonna kind of work out because those trucks ahead of me, they're gonna have to pit. Frankie Muniz is up here. Oh my, there's just so much freaking trucks. I'm afraid to hit the apron. I'm scared to freaking hit the apron after that in turn 2. I usually going below that kind of helps it rotate. It's just, I'm terrified of that. I think we're the highest among all the other trucks that we pitted with. So, I guess we're gonna be in good shape. I think. Is that Corey Heim in front? Yes, it is. Okay, never mind. Okay, there's gonna be one truck ahead of me. That's like on our pace. Our truck's got so much straightaway speed, we could just go 3 wide in the middle, and we'll probably pass Ben Rhodes before we get in a tunnel turn, and we do just that. Throttle. I nipped that apron a little bit, but we're actually okay. Now, it does look like we're going to be in stage point territory again. They're going so slow in the corners. I feel like I have to check up so much. We're in the damn grass. They're going to pit. Like, that's, oh my God. Kligerman that was almost a disaster. Get a run on Roger Ruth here. We'll get that spot. Yeah, don't really understand that hitting logic there because that's a horrible fucking corner. But don't really understand them staying out because they're just going to pit. I think with Pocono being such a big track, they're not going to go a lap down probably, so. Does it make sense? I mean, unless they stay out in the last stage, I mean, that would kind of flip the field order again, but I don't know, we're going to see. We definitely need to get an AI pathing right at Pocono. They should not be just scraping the wall like that. Yep, we'll get around them. Corey Heim gets held up profusely. Connor Mosack just did give a shit. He just freaking walled Heim. But hey, we're second. Last lap in stage 2. We might get some stage points out of this. Well, not stage. I mean, there's a chance we can win the stage is what I was trying to say. My dumbass. Freaking Gio is leading. That's surreal, but yeah, we're going to get by him. No. Yeah, we're definitely going to get by him. We're way, way faster. It's a very topsy-turvy stage, I'll say that much, but went from last essentially to first in 5 laps, so that's kind of insane considering where we were at the end of stage 1, so I'll take it. Well, we get the stage 1. Stage 2 dub. Finished first. I can't talk. So we're gonna see how this shakes out. I don't know if the trucks that just pitted are gonna stay out. Is this field gonna be flipped upside down again? I don't know. We're gonna pit, get our 4 tires and a few repair damage. I'm gonna lower that wedge again. I might be pushing it, but we're gonna find out. Okay, 12 trucks stayed out. There's a lot of slow trucks up here, so this is gonna get messy. And I'm hoping, and actually we didn't even lose time repairing that damage. I thought at least I might have lost a position, but surprisingly no. I don't know where the hell to put this truck, because I kind of want to be on the top, but if they're going to put me in the wall, then I'm not going to have any clue really where to run exactly. Okay, actually good to run. We kind of do need this buffer of these slow trucks, because I don't know if Heim's going to be faster than me. So we need that buffer. Got 9 laps to go, 7 in the fuel, so definitely have to pit with it being like 2 laps to go. I'm not gonna get boned like what I did to frickin' Michigan. I'll just take fuel. That's gonna be my strat. And hope to God the tires can hang on. Can Crafted stop making a smoke show for the field as well as Taylor Gray? Thank you. We'll just casually go almost 4 wide. Get by Roger Crute, who is unnaturally slow once again. That's a whole other rant for another day. We'll get by Jake Garcia, and then we got Hamrick, who's kind of maybe the only one that's competitive, so he might be tough to run down if so. Never mind, we're very fast. I think he has maybe 2 laps on his tires. So for Pocono, that's probably a huge deal. But yeah, running him down. So this is nice. I would love to win at my home track, so that would make me feel very happy on the inside. And out. See that? I don't know if you saw that, but I had a glimmer of hope there and I smiled, so it's kind of wild. But yeah, get around Hemrick, no problem. And we're good. Now we just need to build up a gap before pit cycles, which should happen. Honestly, it could happen at any point now because the window is technically open. I'm just really shocked Corey Heim hasn't gone through these trucks. I'm really shocked. So big fumble for him. I cannot talk today. I'm just thinking now. Maybe right side tires is going to be the option. I mean, our lefts are burning off a lot too. So can they even make it 5 more laps at a track like this? Like I don't know. Again, maybe I shouldn't even be questioning that because tires don't technically blow, so you could just run them as low as you want, and there's really no repercussions because they're just not going to blow at 0, which is stupid. So, I guess it really doesn't matter. Just hit 1 lap in the fuel. We'll pit. It's recommending me 4 tires and fuel, but I don't trust the AI. So, I don't know. Screw it. We're just gonna stick with my strat. If Michigan taught me anything, is that we're gonna get boned from doing this. So that's the thing. 1.5 cans. That's almost the equivalent of just taking right side tires. So would it not really be a detriment to just take rights? Because look at how much they're burning. So I'm gonna go with rights. I'm hoping that's not gonna screw me up. I say all this shit about not giving a shit about the tires, and I just completely flip the script and change my mind. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna pit. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know. Gotta hope this works out. Why are the cones sideways and tipped over on pit road? That just bugs me. They're usually 1.5. I think it's 8 seconds, so 8.4. So it really wasn't that much longer. That, and if you noticed, because this is why I'm thinking like it could be patched. Because no, I just got out of pit road. Why is it recommending me now right side tires? That was stupid. Don't tell me that's Hemrick still leaving pit road. Did he just take fuel? Did he just take fuel? Like, how did he gain that much time? I had probably a good second lead over him, a second and a half. I don't know how he got that close to me, but we'll drive on by him, thankfully. Thank God the truck has pace to do that, because I don't want to lose a race because of pitting again. 3 laps to go. We'll cycle back out and lead, no problem. Hemrick is okay. I just cannot believe Corey Heim has not found a way around these slow trucks. I didn't think it was going to hold him up, that badly, but yeah, we're going to be fine. 2 laps to go. Our tires are at 20%. They should be fine. Even if we're going to, pretend that they blow out or something, I think the lefts are just going to hang on. Damn, Johnny Sauter just about to go a lap down. That's sad. Ooh, okay. Okay, truck loose. White flags out. 15 on the tires, so we're definitely going to be completely fine on that. I'm kind of surprised how this race has turned out. We're starting to be like... I mean, I can't believe the lead we have. Did they just take fuel? Or, I mean, I don't know where this pace is coming from. In stage 1, we didn't really have that type of pace, so I don't know if just the slower trucks are just really affecting the other trucks that hard. I don't know. I'm actually kind of amazed we even have this big of a lead. So I really don't know why it's this egregious. So I don't know. But we'll get a win. At least it's in my home state. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I always take that, another dub. I mean, we had to wreck a truck to do that, which is starting to become a disturbing pattern now as of late. We're becoming like Carson Hocevar. So I don't know how to feel about that. Well, we get another nice, comfortable dub, so that's always good. I guess that's a fun fact since I've been to Pocono so many times. This is like arguably the only view that you can see the track from. I'm not usually this high up. I'm usually like, I can't even show it. It's like I'm right under the shade. That rectangle. I'm like right under that where the shade is casted because it's nice. So yeah, this angle is kind of accurate to real life. It's a good camera angle, but I need to get the one of the where I dumped some poor individual. Well, that's ironic. Both me and Hemrick that crashed on lap 2 ended up finishing 1-2. That's kind of Weird how that played out. Ross Chastain gets 3rd, Hamrick 2nd. Corey Heim gets 7th. Despite all that, Gio gets a good finish. Andres Perez de Lara gets 11th. Good run for them. Matt Crafton 13th. Pocono's just weird. Not much else really happened. We lapped one truck. Tyler Ingram went a lap down. I don't really know, or almost lapped. I don't know why he was so off the pace, but remember? I don't know. We had a good race. I don't know if that one yellow in stage 1 kind of broke all that. I don't know. Get good rep, good everything. Cody Destin, you've had to overcome a lot. Oh my god, I can't talk. You overcome a lot to finally put together a run like that, Hardimer. But one thing's for sure, you're a fighter. Cody Dennison, that's awfully nice of you. I will golf clap that. I appreciate that. Hardimer, yo, ease up on the bumping. It's no go-karts. That's fair. Ross Chastain says, I trust NASCAR to handle the way Hardimer has been driving appropriately. But I hope they get it together sooner than later. Coming from Ross Chastain, that says a lot. But yeah, I kind of been fumbling that lately with freaking dumping people. Nothing ever seems to phase Hardimer. That is damn true, Tyler Ingram. That is damn true. Except for having to share the track with other drivers. Hashtag not clear. Sure. After the race, I ran a Holler Nightmare and Hunter Wright at the local burger joint, just hanging out as they hadn't just been racing for the past couple of hours. Is Hunter Wright in this field? Like, can I look at the race results? Where is Hunter Wright? Am I racing him? I missed a freaking news article somewhere amongst all that, didn't I? I did. I don't know. I missed the freaking race thing because I wanted to look back on it. Well, I guess I can't do that. 51 points for me. Corey Heim, 48. So we gain points on another good profit race. 57,000. So we can get another level 6 thing. Body will definitely be hurt because, you know, we got 91% on it at one point. Or 9% of damage. So, I will freaking make those adjustments accordingly. New sponsor offer. That's right. We got the Rec one. So we can sign that. I got just the top 8 finish. 52,000. 5,200 for that. Oh, yeah, we'll go with that. I think we can get that. And that's an idea. Let's get the repairs going. So we're gonna get all of this repaired. God, I hope I have enough work points for it. I should. 70, 140, 210. I'll barely have enough. 66, yeah, we're gonna have enough. 45 for that. And suspension. Yeah, we're good on work points. So with this stuff on the other side, I can get one of those to a level 6 on the suspension, because we're gonna have to get a new one of those anyways. Well, yeah, we'll get that. I guess I didn't really need to repair it. I probably could have saved money doing that, maybe. I guess it doesn't really cost anything, right? So I guess it doesn't really hurt. We'll get that level 6, and then we'll go back to the inventory and sell the other ones. So, I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we're going to be okay with that. Now we got to go to the shop, and at least for Lime Rock, we're going to have almost level 6 everything except for the chassis. So that's kind of cool. Customize the work, not customize work, we're getting ahead of myself. We'll do all that. And we'll, I'm going to adjust this sponsor placement. There we go, that looks good. Having that slanted actually works out pretty good, so I like that. Even on the hood, it looks good. There we go, we got on that side, that's like slanted downwards, and then the other one is slanted upwards. It's a very confusing sponsor strategy that we got going, but you know what? Fudge it. We're going to save those to all slots. That was pretty simple enough. And that's it. So with that, we got Lime Rock and IRP next race, which I'm kind of terrified of both of these because I don't think we're going to do very well in them. Especially on 103. I just don't think we have the pace on road courses just in general. I think the AR are just way too fast, so kind of scared about that. Point situation, though, we're looking pretty good. I think we are, at exactly 500, so I don't know where that technically places us. I think we're maybe 5th in the standings fully. Maybe 6th, because Ty Bajeski somehow doesn't have a win. I don't know why, but I think we're 6th in the standings full season. Kyle Busch is 10th. So, he's actually in the playoffs, technically. I just realized that he's actually in by 4 points over Caden Honeycutt. If he keeps racing, I don't know how many more races he's going to keep going, but he's pointing his way in. Oh my god. His average finish is 8.1, but I think he keeps missing races, so he could be way high. I don't know. Kyle Busch is trying to relive his 2032 plans, or 2033 plans early, or 2030, whatever he's doing with that. So it's just like, that. I don't know. Kanan Honeycutt's going to get bumped out by a leech. That's kind of awkward. So, yeah. Well, I guess that's it. Next episode, we'll tackle those 2 races and go from there. So, yeah. See you all next video. See you all later. And have a good day.